In this video, we're going to cover the short version of bank reconciliation within the LandlordMax software. If you want the full version, we have a video for that. With that in mind, bank reconciliation is the ability to reconcile your accounting entries with your bank statements. Specifically, you can mark accounting entries as reconciled, unreconciled, or discrepant. By default, the software marks all the accounting entries as unreconciled because they haven't been processed. If you look on the left side of the table, you'll see the reconciliation column. This is where you can see the reconciliation status for each of the different accounting entries. You can change the status by right-clicking on the table and selecting reconciled, unreconciled, or discrepant. In this case, we're going to mark this one as discrepant so that we can see a red X. If you want to process more than one accounting entry at a time, what you can do is you can select multiple and similarly right-click reconciliation. And here I can say I want to reconcile them all. And as you'll see, it reconciles all three. If you want to do more than just reconcile, that is more than just change the status, what you can do as well is double click and then you can change the status, say discrepant, and then you can add comments and so on. Alternatively, you can also click on the edit button to do the same thing. If you right click here, you can go edit and do the form view to see the full form with all the different values. You can add comments and so on. Lastly, you can also edit the reconciliation status through the right menu by clicking reconcile and then change the status there. Generally though, what we recommend is to use the right click menu. So right click on an accounting entry and change the status there. And if you want to change many at a time, to do the same way and then reconcile here would mark them all as reconciled. Before we get into the reporting, just a quick tip. If you want to limit the amount of data that you see, you don't want to see everything, you just want to see the unreconciled entries, you can click on filters and then you can click on unreconciled, and now you only see unreconciled entries. And to further enhance this, you can use the searching capabilities. You can search by date, by tenant, anything else. And this will limit the data to exactly what you want. It just makes it a lot faster to reconcile. And now that we know how to reconcile our accounting entries, we're going to want to run some reports on the accounting entries. So to do this, we're going to click on the reports button to get to the reports section. Here, we're going to want to select one of the reconciliation reports. So I'm going to scroll down all the way to the reconciliation lists. There's about 25, 26 dedicated reports for bank reconciliation. The first one is your generic one. Then we have by the different statuses, but you can also run them for a building, for a landlord, for a status, for a tenant, for an account. And then we also have all the group by, so group by an account, group by building for a landlord, and so on, all the way down to the units. But for this example, we're just going to run the reconciliation. So I'm just going to backdate it so we have more data, and I'm going to pick now. And if I run the report, you'll see at the top, I've got the pie charts of the different reconciliation statuses for revenues at the top and then expenses. If I don't want to see, and then the data. If I don't want to see the charts at the top, I can just hide it. And now I just have my data and it shows the different statuses for each of the accounting entries. And with that, we now know how to reconcile accounting entries as well as run reports on the reconciliation statuses. If you'd like to view the full-length video about this feature, you can find the link in the description below, as well as the links to the user manual.